Hey Taurus, welcome to your March reading. I hope you are all doing well. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, and also, if you want a personal reading, the link will be down below. Okay. Taurus March. What's going on? Queen of Cups. Starting energy. Okay. So right away, crossed by the Four of Cups. If anything, Taurus, you have raised your standards now. As far as what kind of relationships you're going to allow in your life moving forward. I feel that now there is a lot more value that you're putting into yourself. You're loving yourself more. You're allowing yourself to really do and be on energy that kind of matches you. You're very, I was going to say comfortable, but I feel confidence too. That you are, if it's not serving you, you're just not going to deal with it. In fact, you have, not that you want to be alone, right? It's not even that. It doesn't even have to be romantic. But it's more so, there is no need. You want, but there's no need. And then, boom. Do that. Okay. I'm gonna get 3 clarifiers. I'm not gonna, well, these are not clarifiers, but I mean, 9 of Cups and the Empress. So that kind of capitalizes what we're talking about here. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it's not serving you, I feel that if we're talking about a relationship, you want something meaningful, you want something that is emotionally driven rather than physically. I think that you're very in tune with your emotions and you want something real. You don't want anything that is superficial. Recent past. So let's start here. Queen of Cups crossed by Four of Cups. Again, whatever you are being offered now, if you are in a relationship or if you're just wanting to date, it's just not enough. It's not something that will fulfill. I feel that you are good on your own. And again, if it's not something that's benefiting you on an emotional level, you're just done with that. Underlying issue, we have 8 of Cups. So that has been a theme for a very long time, if not most of your life. You know, you have had your fair share of disappointments when it comes to relationships, whether they're friends, family, romantic, regardless. You are really trying to move away from that. You're not, but the thing is, it's not just moving away from those situations, it's more so, okay, moving forward, what I need to raise my standards. I just can't be in this position where like I'm just allowing certain situations to come in and not really think about, the repercussions of what that might bring. Recent past, Princess of Pentacles. Instead of you really thinking about relationships and such, I feel that you are really leaning more towards, okay, what do I want to do with my professional life? How do I want to invest in myself on a physical level? Do I need to work out? Do I not? It's more so really focusing upon things that you can change in your life in order to make it better, to upgrade. So whether that is career, job, whatever it may be, even it can be even just time that you're allocating. You're you're being a lot more productive with what you're going to do or what you're doing now. What's crowning you? Death. Let's check what that is. Two of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, things need to change. I mean, you're kind of done with what has been going on. You're at that point where, okay, this is going to be, especially with all these planets going to different signs such as Saturn and Pluto. This is a pretty big shift that we're having here, and you are making that very visible in your current life, in your physical life, and with others. You are really putting up your boundaries. That's a big theme here, but also it's not even because you want to do away with them. It's not that, like, some people you don't want to kick out of your life, but it's like, well, if you're not going to change yourself, I'm going to implement change that will leave you in a place where you're going to have to make a change. And so you're really putting your boundaries here. I mean, it's Hail Mary time. You're not going to put up with anything that you don't want. And if people choose to shift the energy, great. If they don't, great. It doesn't matter. At this point, you're moving forward regardless. How you see yourself, Temperance. It kind of goes into the whole, well, the ball's in your court. You know, that's you kind of telling others, the ball's in your court. Whatever you want to do moving forward, that's up to you. But if you want to have me stick around, or not even stick around, because I feel like you're moving forward. If you're gonna tag along, then there are certain things that need to be changed. If not, no problem. You do you, you live your life, but I'm out of here. I really do strongly feel this is a relationship of some sort, because how they see you is Hierophant, and then we have Two of Cups here too. So I mean, they let's just say this. They see you as somebody who is being very strict, but you know, you're doing what's best for you ultimately. And right now, even if it may seem like it's you're trying to be, it's not even, I'm not getting like dictator vibes or anything like that. I feel more so standards. I mean, they have to raise their standards because you're raising yours too. And so if they want to be around, they have to change. There's no other choice, because you changed yourself. You changed your whole demeanor. You changed your whole energy here for the better, because now you're focusing a lot more on yourself. You're giving more to yourself, and you're not really, like, if somebody is emotionally blackmailing you or anything like that, I don't feel like you're falling for that, to be honest. And if they are, you know, offering you love, it's just not good enough. There needs to be something that changes here. Clarify by the Strength. Yeah, you're suppressing them for sure. You're suppressing them, not directly, but indirectly. They're at a point where, you know, they really need to make a choice here. But at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, that's all that really matters, no? Hopes and fears. Nine of Swords. People pleasing. I feel this here. You don't. You know, you're spending too much energy worrying about what, if you're doing something right, if you're doing something wrong. You don't want to be in that energy. Like, things shouldn't be this hard. In fact, things should, if it's meant for you, then it's not going to go anywhere, and it should be easy. If you're the moment you start forcing things, that's when you drive yourself crazy. That's when you sit in this situation, this in this energy, wondering, wow, am I doing something wrong? I mean, what did I do? How do I even explain myself to this person? I mean, it could be so many things, but it's like, it's more so like, if you're trying to be at peace with yourself, and if you're just trying to do your thing, you shouldn't you shouldn't be in this situation where like you're constantly worrying about what the other person is going to say, do, etc. I mean, especially if it's a romantic relationship, you shouldn't do that to yourself. Now, I'll tell you this, took you a long time to get to this point, one, and it took a lot of reflection too. Right now, I don't really think that you are thinking about too much. Right now, you're kind of going with the flow of things. And you know what? You're just kind of surrendering to the divine, really. When I went back and said things should be easy, I feel that you're kind of going with it and seeing what comes out of it. Because you don't want to be in this state where like you're constantly thinking about the worst, you want things to flow, and that's what the hangman does. It allows things to flow. Clarified by Five of Pentacles. Yeah. And the moment you start letting things flow and so on, you start to understand how bad the situation actually is. It leaves you in a place where like you're not receiving too much from the other individual. That's when you start to realize that, because you were really putting most of the effort into this, and you start to realize that even though you are with somebody, you still feel lonely. And that's kind of it makes things a lot clearer, right? And this is what's starting to happen. And it's going to become a lot more predominant too as time passes, until it gets to a point where, something needs to be done. Now, your advice: Two of Cups, King of Swords. Do your part. Do your part, and then I don't think that, by you by you staying in this position, in this energy where like you just go with the flow, and things, they might become a little bit uncomfortable and worse. It's going to trigger the other person, and you're going to really see, instead of you having to think about it, they will show you exactly who they are. I think that they definitely do take a lot more logical approach. But also I think that by you simply just putting up your boundaries and doing what you want and love to do, everything will fall into its place. And as a result, if that means this person leaves your life, then kind of set itself up. I don't really think you need to do too much here, to be honest. I think you should just be yourself. And by you doing that, you will see exactly who you're dealing with. Okay, Taurus? If this reading resonated, like, share, subscribe. And if you want a personal, the link will be down below. Good luck, guys.